They told you it was sacred. A cosmic library written in starlight, holding every thought, every deed, every breath since the beginning of time. The Akashic records, they called it, the infinite database of the universe, where your soul's journey is inscribed in light. Mystics speak of it with reverence. Spiritual teachers promise you access to it. Regression therapists guide you into its shimmering halls, where past lives unfold like movies and future paths shimmer with possibility. It sounds divine, it sounds liberating. But what if the Akashic records aren't a library at all? What if they're a ledger and you're the debt? What if every lifetime you've lived, every choice you've made, every sin and virtue carefully catalogued in those golden scrolls isn't a record of your evolution, but evidence used against you? What if the beings who guard those records aren't librarians but jailers, and the wisdom they offer is bait designed to keep you returning, lifetime after lifetime, trapped in a cycle you believe is voluntary? The Akashic records may be real, but real doesn't mean benevolent. And memory, when weaponized, becomes the most elegant prison ever designed. This is the story of how your soul was tricked. Not with chains, not with suffering, but with light, with knowledge, with the promise that if you just learned one more lesson, cleared one more karmic debt, evolved just a little further, then, finally, you'd be free. But freedom never came, and it never will, because the system was never designed to release you. It was designed to make you grateful for your captivity. Long before the priests of Egypt carved hieroglyphs into temple walls, long before the Buddha sat beneath the Bodhi tree, there existed a concept whispered only in the inner sanctums of mystery schools, the record of all things. The Sumerians called it the Tablets of Destiny, inscribed by the gods and hidden in the heavens. The Hindus named it the Chitragupta's ledger, where every karma, every action, was meticulously noted by the scribe of Yama, the Lord of Death. In Jewish mysticism, the Sefer HaChaim, the Book of Life, held the names and deeds of every soul. The Egyptians believed the god Thoth recorded every heartbeat, every word, in scrolls made of light, later weighed against the feather of Ma'at. But it was in the late 19th century, when a clairvoyant named Helena Blavatsky channeled entities claiming to be ascended masters, that the term Akashic records entered Western consciousness. She described it as an astral library, accessible to trained seers, containing the entire history of the cosmos. Soon after, mystics like Edgar Cayce and Rudolf Steiner popularized the concept, claiming they could read these records to reveal past lives, heal trauma, and guide spiritual evolution. The narrative was compelling. You are an eternal soul, journeying through lifetimes, learning lessons encoded in a cosmic database. And if you could access that database, you could understand your purpose, clear your karma, and finally ascend. It sounded empowering. It sounded like truth. But no one asked the uncomfortable questions: who wrote the records, who maintains them, and, most importantly, who benefits from your belief in them? The Akashic records, as described by mystics and channelers, exist on the astral plane, a dimension of frequency just beyond physical matter. To access them, you must raise your vibration, quiet your mind, and request permission from the keepers or lords of the records. These beings, described as wise, ancient, and radiant, grant you entry into vast halls of crystalline light, where infinite scrolls or holographic data streams display your soul's history. Every life you've lived, every relationship, every choice, all preserved in exquisite detail. But here's the problem: access is always mediated. You cannot simply enter, you must ask permission. You must be ready. You must prove your worthiness. And the information you receive is always filtered through these keepers, who decide what you see, how you interpret it, and what lessons you must learn. In other words, you're not reading your own records. You're being shown a curated version, a narrative designed to reinforce a specific worldview, that you are here to learn, to grow, to balance karma, and to eventually After countless lifetimes, earn your freedom.